Hello Internet, welcome to Yathon. This is my personal channel and I would like to talk about Nintendo Switch 2 key card games today, because this was one of the things that I was initially, one of the two things of the Switch 2 reveal and all the stuff coming after it that I was kind of upset by. But I'm actually kind of, I've figured out, like, I don't care as much about it now with some new information. With some disclaimer, I still don't like the fact that we're not just having full cartridges as the norm anymore. But anyways, getting into the details of what's happening for a broader perspective, the Nintendo Switch 2 has key cards for some of their physical games, or a lot of their physical games now, actually. Mostly just third parties. Well, just third parties. Nintendo has not done this, so this is not a Nintendo thing. Nintendo's promoting it, or making it easier to do for third parties by providing a system. But third parties are mostly the ones utilizing it. So, I keep saying mostly. It is just third parties. Nintendo has not done it yet. But essentially, what is the point of this is you, instead of having the full game on the cartridge, you have basically a cartridge with giving you access to download a game, and you just download the game in your system. So it's basically it's exactly what it says. It's a key card. It's a card that you put into your system that is a key to download the game. That's all it does. It's not true physical media, as it's not like you don't have it onto the system itself, and it doesn't actually, you can't. I guess if you don't have internet or if you don't have space, you're just out of luck. But I will give. At first I gave the key cards not much thought. I was pretty indifferent to them at first, because I'm like, okay, Nintendo Switch 1 just had these code in the box BS, and that's kind of a replacement for it. Like, at least in this case, you can sell it. I mean, it sucks that they're like just trying to not just ban the practice entirely, but I get why they wouldn't do that. That's kind of unrealistic. So now we just have essentially just a way to standardize this. But then, as more and more games were being revealed, or having their prices revealed and putting on storefronts and whatnot, we started to realize that a lot of third-party developers are choosing to do this, which is really stupid, especially when games like Puyo Puyo Tetris are like 3 gigabytes, and they put it on a key card. Like, come on, it's not a storage issue. I mean, I know there's like the only 8 gigabyte versus 64 gigabyte option thing, and I'm like, whatever. I think it's kind of dumb. But I soon, because of this, I soon started to get kind of upset. I was like, oh my gosh, what's the point of even buying a lot of these big third-party games I was actually excited for on the Switch 2? And aside from Cyberpunk, it was like Elden Ring was a big one for me. Civ 7's a big one for me. Yakuza was a big one for me. Like, all these games are now just on key cards. And I'm like, I might just wait to find a good sale for these games digitally anyway, so I'm just basically buying a digital game. And the whole ownership thing really bothered me. I'm like, well, once the servers go down, and Nintendo's like pretty likes to put their servers down, these games will just go away, right? Which is I think a lot of, from a collector's standpoint, is a lot of the problems that people are thinking in their heads. And I just like to think that I have my games for as long as I like to keep up with them, or like maintain them. But I was reading some points just online and just doing some research about it, and there's something that not something that interested me enough to want to make a video about it. And essentially, that is the fact that these are just probably from a download server, and download servers are easy to maintain, and companies don't really want to take them down. The Wii, the Wii Shop channel closed, right? The Wii, you can still download games that you downloaded on the Wii Shop channel years ago to your Wii. They haven't taken that down yet. Now, on the official Nintendo website, they said they will take it down. They will take down this ability, but I feel like they're just saying that just to cover their butts in case something bad does happen. Because from understanding the technology of how the download server operates, it's really not that hard to keep up. It's pretty low maintenance, from my understanding of it. And Also from the understanding of what other people have told me. And so if you compare this to the idea that your physical games will eventually rot away, or maybe they'll get like your house will get flooded, or you lose them somewhere. No one's perfect. I've lost physical games before. I almost think of it as like, oh, so you're just, aside from the only real problem with the physical game or the key cards are just the storage then. Which again, that does kind of suck, but like I'm not gonna want to actively play every single game on my library at any time. I mean, again, I don't like it. I'd rather have that ability. But it does go without saying. I mean, even if I'm like on the go, I usually don't take all my physical games with me anyways. So like I almost think I only take like a couple because I anticipate if I lose my Switch, just so I'm not like horribly like just depressed because I lost all my like hundreds of dollars of games, actually like thousands maybe of games that just poofed because they're all physical. Like, you know, there are downsides to physical, and I think having like the download thing isn't too big of a deal, to be honest. It's something I can manage. Again, I'm trying to preface. I would rather have real physical cartridges. I'm not necessarily defending the companies doing this. And actually, you could argue, actually, from like an environmental perspective, that key cards are better because it's just less technology that you're having to shove in there, and it's just you can just do on the internet. I mean, if someone wants to have a fair rebuttal to that, feel free. I don't know. It's something I thought like environmentally, you could argue it's digital is better. So it is because like at the end of the day, physical media is kind of consumerism and all that. I mean, so is digital to an extent, but it's more faked consumerism, I guess. But yeah, it's just going back to this whole original point though. From the Wii, I've seen Nintendo's homepage. They still say that you can down. I've never personally re-downloaded them, but they can still say that you can re-download them. And then also, from what I've read, I've also seen the PS3, PSP, Xbox 360, all the same. You can still download your games, even though a lot of these storefronts have closed. So, it's just interesting. It's interesting to think about this, and I don't think it's as big of a deal as I initially thought. Now, a tech demo being charged, that's kind of stupid. But everything else about the whole pricing fiasco with the Switch 2 is like, most of it's like, really, but I don't actually care because I still want it, you know? I'm not about to join an internet boycott on a gaming item. I'm sorry. I don't care enough to do that. So, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't... Eventually, if they price it so high, people won't buy them. Like there will be a point, you know. There's not. I don't like how it is, but it's just whatever. I don't really like to think about it too much. That's my opinion on the pricing. I think I've said my opinion on the pricing like 3 times in different videos at this point. But the key cards have kind of been related to the pricing. It's like, oh, they're just cutting more and more corners while charging us more and more. So it's a whole thing. I still think I might buy, like, Elden Ring was again my big game that I wanted third party, and because I haven't gotten around to playing it yet, even though I have a PC and I totally could play it on PC. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I still think I might buy it physically anyways, just because, I mean, I can always lend it to a friend easier. I mean, I know they have like the virtual game cards now, right? So, but I could physically sell the game as well. And then, additionally, I don't know. I like, literally the biggest reason I like physical games, honestly, more than anything, is just having the case, you know? I just like the case. And then, the media itself, obviously, like, if I really want to play a game, there's websites for that. I'm not too big of a owning physical games collector type person. It's just the physical space that I like, and I like know as a reminder that I have my game. So like, obviously the code in the box BS that the Switch 1 sometimes had, that was just so pointless to the point that like, okay, there's no point to even owning this. You're literally just having a plastic box. There's no like remembrance to this item. But the Switch 2 having the key cards, at least it's like, those will be around for a while, and you can think of it as like, okay, well, your physical games will go away by rotting, or you might lose them or something. So it's like, theoretically, they're kind of in a way still. It's just whenever the companies want to take their download servers down, which Nintendo still hasn't for the Wii. I kind of think of it like, okay, let's say this game lasts for like 25 years, or the download servers for the Switch 2 or the Wii are still up for like another 25 years. Do you think you'll have perfect ownership of your physical game for the next 25 years? Maybe, I don't know. I've lost games again. And so, I mean, yeah, that's the general point of all this. Managed to get to 10 minutes of me talking. That's impressive. I probably repeated some information, but I like these little casual talking videos. I just record Mario Kart while I talk. If you follow my main channel, which you probably don't, I only have like 50 subscribers on my main channel. I'm gonna start production on a new good video soon. It's gonna be around like 10-15 minutes long on Yataksha. By the way, if you don't know my main channel, I have a main channel named Yataksha. I guess that's a little plug for my main channel, because both my sub channel and my main channel only have like not a ton of people, but I like making content, so it's all fine. It's all fine. I don't really care that much. I'm struggling how to say bye. This is a problem I have with my friends on the phone. I struggle how to say bye. You just gotta leave at some point. Goodbye.